So hello guys, Crazy Chekhov here, showing you some news what I was building the last couple of weeks. This is the most improvement what I made, or the biggest improvement for my expansion pack for the TX500. You know, I have here on the left side the Raspberry Pi inside, something like this. Raspberry Pi. It's like this inside here. So Raspberry Pi is on the bottom, and on the top is a own designed module, where you have here the GPS module, and this is the AIOC sound card on one board with the form factor of the Raspberry Pi Zero. But yeah, I will show you now how I built this, or what changed. That changed quite a lot from the outside, nothing visible. This was the own version. You know, here is the charging port. This is now more or less flat with the surface. Yeah, 1 millimeter. I always make so 1 millimeter. And here also quite flat. This is for the microphone. Also, if you are using a microphone, you're connecting this here. Yeah, you can even screw this on. And I will just disassemble it now, because yesterday I assembled it. I'm very happy, and I will show you what I did. On the bottom I have here now a CPU cooler, also how to call this. This is it's connected to the Pi Zero, to this part here, to the CPU, to get rid of the heat, because I already knew that I will run in the summer into problems if I have this in this plastic integrated. I mean, the heat can't go out here. So I had half a year time to figure something out. In the winter it's not a problem, of course, but in the summer it will be, and this is the first what I came up with, and I will disassemble this now. I will show you how I made it. I also tried, I will show you later this. This is another try with a CPU cooler. It would be easier to make, to use, just to print just this part and use a CPU cooler like this, what you can buy very cheap, and put it here. This will be held in place like this, and this will go here on top of this like this. But I tested it already. This is not enough. It's getting too warm, too hot. This for the summer, I think this will not last. So I need to make this with the aluminum. How I made it like this, I milled it in the workshop. It's not, I changed then the dimensions, so this is all not fitting nicely at the moment, but I will make this new, this plate. And with this aluminum, this is a full piece of aluminum, this is minimum 10 degrees better than this small CPU cooler. So this looks very promising, this not. And now you will see I did a big improvement on the inside. And I can even think about if some people are interested in this, building this for them, because in the past this was yeah all wired with cables on the inside, and this, I mean, I would not want to do this for other people. I mean, I'm living in Vienna, we have here high prices, the taxes are high. If I work 1 hour on cable wiring, this will cost you, I don't know, 80 euros, something like this. No one can afford this. So, and now you see the big change. This was something what I always wanted to do, but I couldn't find the right pieces, and I will show you why, or what was missing. What I did here, I printed a PCB, made the holes. So I will show you first how it was in the past. If I remove this here now, this is now all with one. I can remove this with one easy move. In the past I used these original connectors. They are called, how it's called, GX12 I think it's called. And you can buy these connectors. Amazon, yeah. It's quite tricky to, for DigiKey for example, not has this. Very strange. So, and usually this is comes like this. So you have a connector here, put it in, you can solder your wires here, and then you have this on the end. And this on the end I never used because this is so big. I would have to make this plastic part 3 centimeter bigger. This makes no sense. And it's anyway protected with the plastic, so I don't need it. So what I did in the past, I had this always, I used these connectors without this metal thing around and soldered the wires and wired everything on the inside. But this is, I mean, yeah, you can do this, but this is a cable mess. I mean, look at this. This was how it was before. Yeah, and I wanted to make it more nice. And this was also one thing what I wanted to change, this fuse. I mean, this fuse is so big. We don't need this. This is still something I need to make, but it will be. So I printed this PCB, and you see already I tried to find so pins like this. I'm not sure if this pin is even the right socket pins or something like this. What fits to these pins here? What I can solder on the other end, and I couldn't find anything what is fitting perfect. I found some what fits maybe, but not perfect. So in the end, I decided to just remove these pins what are here, because first I thought they are not removable, or very hard to remove, but it turns out they're quite easy to remove. You just push here and make this, and one goes out. We push here, let's see, it's maybe better visible. I thought first they are molded with the plastic maybe together. So I have 4 pins already out, so this goes quite fast. And now I have the original connectors what fit perfect to this. And these things I'm soldering to the PCB. I made the holes where it should be. I removed the holes what I don't need, because there are some unused connectors on the TX500. So for example, here in the middle there is a 7-pin socket, but they are only connected 3. So I let all other, I don't need this other. And here the same, there are some missing here, but I don't need them. This is all what I need. And yeah, this is what I'm doing. So I'm putting these pins here on the TX500. I'm just showing this for demonstration now. When I have them all in, I will just put this. Then they are all perfect in the correct position. I'm soldered then on this on the outside. Then I can remove everything, and then it looks like this. Here I made another. Oh, this is quite a bad one, but it's working. I not cleaned it. So here, this is how it looks with the pins soldered. And on the other side, I made everywhere connectors. So standard connectors. This is JST connectors. The small ones are the Zulu Hotel they're called, and these are the Papa Hotel. They're a little bit bigger, and I used this and using 2 pins. This is for the power, because I looked at the current rating, so I'm using 2 pins for the minus, 2 pins for the plus. I have 2 because I need the charging port and for the battery. So everything will be connected to this thing, and this will be much easier to build now. And this is like just like this, and you slide it in, finished. There's only one problem, what you see, that maybe you will make a short with the soldering joints, and for this I made printed the plastic protection, what will come here, and then there will be no short, because this is the ground, of course, on the outside. If you short this with something, not a good idea. So we have now a protection. Also this can't go in, and it's perfect. I'm saving so much space. I'm so happy with this. And here will be a SMD fuse with a socket, so what you can remove, small one. But I will not order it because I'm soon on holiday, so I will make this all later. For testing, I'm just added a wire here, I shorted it. But this is the space for the fuse, and yeah. So everything is connected here, and this is how it looks. Yeah, as it's it's still a little bit a mess, but this is much better now. And you can, if you see here on the inside, I also have a place now for the Pi, because before, the first version, this was just lying here without mounting the Raspberry Pi. And the Pi is now, I will remove this tool, remove these screws here. The Pi is mounted here, together with this, where's my tea? I think I will make a cup holder here with these 3 magnets. I never planned this to be a production status, I have to say. I'm just doing this for myself. Because, like I said, this is always so hard to do something and then sell it, because, I mean, in the EU we can't produce something anymore by ourselves, because our own prices are so expensive. We can only buy stuff from China, like everywhere else in the West. So this is the this is the CPU cooler, more or less. I'm cooling only the CPU. And here's the Pi, and this is screwed here. Could theoretically remove it. Here, there's this SD card. Here's the GPS. I mean, of course, there are some, and now I'm thinking this is the same thing I have here one more time. I will make, I think, another board from this, also this board on the top, because something is missing, and I will show you what. I will put this back. So, and you see there's only one thing what is, especially one thing what is missing. This is this here. This is a DC buck converter from 12 volt to the 5 volt what the Raspberry needs, and this is still separated, so I want to put the buck converter to this board, I think. Or I'm not sure if I can do this, if there's enough space on this board, if I'm able to put the buck converter on this small board. I think it's possible, but yeah, quite tricky here, maybe somewhere. Also here's the front, yeah. I need to put this on the front. It will be tricky. Maybe not. Maybe better on this board, yeah. because also one thing what annoys me is I must put 3.3 volts from the Raspberry Pi back to the TX500 to this connector here, what goes then to the other side to the cut control, because I need to put there 3.3 volts. This I not like, but I need to make it there. So I also need to, I will change this connector to a smaller one, it's too big, and add the 3.3 volt to this connector. This is what the plan is. Yeah, this is the biggest. I'm also thinking to make a PCB for, here is only one. On the right side there is only one connector. Not sure if it's really big plus to make a PCB for one connector. But I'm thinking maybe I will make this for these two connectors here, and make here a standard mini 3.5 millimeter jack connector or socket for the Morse, for this CW key, because I'm using now this nice key. Where's my nice key? Yeah, I'm using this now. I'm a very bad CW. I'm just in the beginning phase, so but I prefer this simple jack connector, if I'm honest. I saw that you can buy this an adapter without cable directly from Lab 599, where you have this GX, I think it's GX12 connector, and then you have here the socket for the 3.5 millimeter. Yeah, this would be possible too. Yeah, I will buy this for sure. I'm soon in Russia. I will buy this adapter. This is the big change from my expansion pack, and I will put it back together, and then I will show you some smaller changes from other projects. So this. So theoretically, if you think about it, I could offer maybe in the future, if I'm in the mood, because sometimes I'm not one. I'm always thinking for what I'm doing this. I mean, I'm doing this mostly for me. But I mean, yeah, theoretically I could make this ready like it is now, and the people get this thing and just connect it here, and screw you must remove the 3 screws and screw this on, including the battery pack and also this on the right side. It's all, yeah, plug and play. There's nothing to solder then, if I prepare this all. I will think about it. You can let me know in the comment section if this is of interest, because this will cost not less, I have to say, I am afraid. Because of, I don't know, I mean, I don't want to sit here for one piece, I don't know, 2 hours, and then I'm getting 10 euros. This makes no sense for me. Yeah, and I also want better, also plastic, not this homemade 3D printing plastic. This is great for prototyping, but I don't like this for selling. This should look better. There exists a professional 3D printers, they can do this much better. This will cost for sure, not so, yeah, we will see. So I'm putting it back together. Ah, scheiße. Where's the plastic? I shorted for 1 second the battery, but it should have a protection. I saw a spark, but it's only the battery can only be the battery something. Yeah, like this. So let's look if it's working. Yeah, it's working. Or if Lab 599 want to produce this, they should let me know. I can sell them the design, then I don't need to do this. Would be even better. I don't want to produce these things so much. Oh, and there is also included, would be in this pack, of course, the software what I'm using. Because this is another thing where I wasted, I don't know, weeks, maybe weeks even. This is now I own image I made. I started with the DigiPi image from another hammer. I forgot the call sign. Yeah, it's quite a famous guy, or famous for ham radio guys, famous. He made this for a long time. This image where lots of digital modes in the Raspberry image already installed. So JS8 core, this VSJTX for FT8. What else is then? I have a SSTV program here running, also slow scan television. FLDG, of course. It's all pre-installed in the image, and you can very easily switch it. It's even easier switchable than on the DigiPi image what this guy made. I will maybe show you this now. So it's all now made, also put together. So it's back together. I will start now the Raspberry Pi and also the TX500. I can remove it. Now we need to wait. Let's look. I move the mode, go to another band, and he will automatically change this. Tack, and he already changed it, but not correct the frequency. Not sure if this will come. Frequency now changed. I'm in the correct mode. I'm using, by the way, the CAT protocol. I'm using the TS2000, Kenwood TS2000 protocol, because I'm not sure if this is available. Must be available somewhere. Also, because I'm sending when the Raspberry boots, I'm sending just serial data commands from the TS2000. I mean, just a bash, a Linux bash script, nothing special. Yeah. But I'm not sure, for example, what is now here? So I mean these things. A cat command to lock it, for example, would be great too. And the Kenwood protocol I not found this. You can't lock that this wheel is locked. I would like to send this with a cat command. So maybe someone knows this. If it's possible, maybe in the Lab 599 protocol. So this is now booted. Let's look. But seems like he connected to my home network. I'm the wrong. This is his 36. And this is now the Raspberry Pi, what you see here. Oops, wait, I need to put this here. And you see here, I have here this VSGTX, JTX, what I'm using sometimes for Whisper. All programs are starting and move to the correct position on the desktop, that I can see some that I have on the desktop running, so information screen, where I see the temperature of the CPU, the time, how much hard disk space is free, how much, if my GPS is connected, the satellites, the moment 0 from 0. If I move this down, I have more, and this here is something completely new. and I think this is epic. I will show, because I made a database for what is the best band at which time, in which grid, also QTH grid, at which time, in which month of the year, yeah. And I exported it, put it just in a text file, and now I'm reading here, depending on the current time, because I have the time, the Raspberry knows the time, and it's showing me here, I hope this is visible, best band, best band 40 meter at the moment. Second best band would be 30 meter. By the way, I make this is another, will come in another video. I made recreated all this at the analysis for these best bands, and I think now it's much more precise than it was, because you can do this in different ways, and yeah, it's difficult to explain. It's a database mess. The analysis for this takes weeks. Also alone importing a data set, yeah, hours. Because the last data set from December 2024 was 14.4 gigabyte. The zip file, of course, smaller, but if you uncompress it, the text file had 14.4 gigabyte. So unbelievable, lots of data inside. So switching back to GS8 core. And this is how I'm making my antenna test. If I compare something, I make this always with this on the phone. It's the easiest way to do. Yeah, this is it. Here I can change it to show you the cut. All is working. 12 meter. So I will turn this off. Show you some other things what I'm working on. One time I mentioned I'm switching to 5mm cables, also coax cables, and I ordered the Airborne, the Messi and Paloni Airborne. These are the lightest cables what they have. They are really very lightweight. But I have to say, I think I would choose now. I think I will even switch, order one more cable to the Ultraflex, because this is very stiff, this cable. I'm not sure if I like this. I will test it a little bit. And there is, yeah, so much that the most heavy things are anyway the connectors. Yeah. This is that. See what I've improved here. I made a new holder for my pole or mast. It's just a little bit more nicer, I mean from a fresh piece of aluminum. But in the end the same what I had. I needed a second one because one I will let in Russia there, and one I have here now. This is just a tube, also aluminum. All of this is not very heavy. There's a M10 thread on the bottom. Here this thing I welded on it, and this is a steel rod, and I welded here a screw, an M10 screw. I cut the M10 screw, and here the last threads you should remove if you make this by yourself, because if you hammer on this you will destroy the thread. So there is a little bit. Usually I'm not need to hammer this. the ground is quite soft at the moment, but if I need to, I can make it. Should not be aluminum. This is not good, I think, for this. Yeah, this I made. I cutted my, I don't know how this is called, because this was a little bit too long for my bag. I connected now this rubber bands on here and not on my spools. This was always getting in the way. Here I made a small improvement. I put here, yeah, so I don't know how to say, that I have more grip. The problem was this is slippery sometimes and I needed more grip. So I added here some things for the grip. Never tested it, but yeah, this is also a small change. I made this. I will compare in a future video where I put this. I think it must be here. Oh yeah, here. I ordered so a bunch of this. Also, they should be also very good. This ferrites. I will insert the number. Also from this one guy who measured this all these cores, very good, also very precise. Also this should be quite efficient too. But I doubt it a little bit. So we will see. I will test this because I mean all these measurements in the lab are with so less power that we will see if this will change in the field. If you're using 5 watts or 10 watts, we will see. So, and I made a housing for this. And this is also quite. This I'm quite proud because I also. Again I like to use this BNC socket. Of course you get the BNC socket like this, where you can screw where you just have to make a hole and then screw this nut on and hold it in place. But the advantage from this is, if you think about this, first I not need to fiddle around with this nut. It's always a little bit a pain in the ass, because this is just stuck in between the plastic. This will not go away. It's just a plug and play. It's like this. And this is super strong in place. And another advantage is, because you can remove this, you can solder. So this will be like here, so this will something like this. And the cool thing is, you are soldering this on the outside, where you have much more space, and then put this all together so into this plastic part, what is much easier to do. Here in the end there is a, yeah, for holding this is one of the most, I don't know, here an older version. But yeah, here I'm squeezing the cable. This is one of the most important things, is cable, how to handle cables in the field, in my opinion. Cables are always breaking. I don't know how this is called in English. In Germany it's Zugentlastung. Zugentlastung. Till next time everyone should learn it. Zugentlastung. Yep, this is it. I think this was all what I made. Maybe interesting, maybe not. I hope you are not bored with this. But you can always turn off. Just turn the video off. I not want to waste your time. This is quite cool, this bag. I think I will stay with this. because the things are getting smaller, and now this bag is fitting. And I also not need a bag over this bag. I like to have it like it is in the backpack. I unzip my backpack and I have this roll. Lay it out, see everything where everything is. I think this is the best solution. I don't want the bag with zips. It's some seconds lost again. Yeah, and I broke my record. I was down to 4 minutes, below 5 minutes already. 4 minutes and 47 seconds or something. So short, so under 5 minutes, this was my target. But I'm not counting it because I had a problem with the coax cable. So this is unofficial. It's not legit. But I see it's possible. And there was still a mistake, so it will go faster even than this. So thanks for watching. Lots of shit happened here. There was so much things what I wanted to do. I was too lazy to make a video, if I'm honest. So I hope you had a nice Christmas and New Year, and wish you all the best, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.